be here and so excited that you're joining us. So you all know Lee as our taster here on TikTok. Well, tonight, Lee is going to share with you a book that he is writing. He's going to read the first chapter from the book, and it's all about his journey being a quadriplegic and living with the wonderful twins.
Ashley's here.
We want you to ask any questions you have that you want to ask Lee. Put those in the comments. He's happy to answer anything. So first I'm going to have him give a little background, and then we'll go into reading the chapter. So take it away, Lee.
Okay, well, you guys, if you've been watching the TikTok of the Twin Time Adventures, you sort of know that I've got this paralysis thing going on. But to preface all of this show, I was a facial plastic surgeon in Portland. I had a radio show live, call-in for an hour every week at a radio station, and I just took calls. I mean, questions from all over, all about my job at that point. But now this is a whole different deal.
Yes.
I'm not working, obviously, and I decided to write a book almost a year ago. And so I have a rough final manuscript of 15 chapters or that sort of thing. And so we're going live just to see what people think and get their feedback from it and get some ideas from people from all over the world. So
Yeah.
here we are.
And we want you to ask anything. Lee's an open book. No pun intended.
You can literally ask any question about me. I mean,
And just put those in the comment and yeah.
Yeah, we have about 7 people here, so if you want, yeah, lots. Diane, Bobby, Ashley,
Hi Ashley.
Chanel.
What was that, Janelle?
Chanel.
Hi,
Yes,
Chanel.
Liberty.
Here.
Is she from France?
Yeah, Chanel, are you from France?
I love it. Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. What a great start.
Yes.
Welcome everyone.
Yeah.
Yay.
This is fun.
I know, it's really fun.
We were worried we were going to have none.
I know.
And it's not even our sister. She better get here, by the way.
I know, totally.
Mike and Shelly just showed up.
Mike and Shelly, hi. Our good friends Shelly and
Yeah,
Mike. Yay. Hi. Welcome. Well, if you're just now joining us, tonight it's all about Lee explaining and sharing his story about writing a book, being a quadriplegic. And he's writing a book about being a quadriplegic, and he's going to share his first chapter with you, and we would love your feedback. And
you might want a
any
tissue.
Questions. Oh, and you might want a tissue.
No.
It's very compelling. I cry every time. I know. But,
I don't think I even cried, so here we go.
Okay,
all right, so
here
here we go. So
Ready?
Lee's going to read the first. Go ahead, Lee.
I'll talk as fast as I can and articulate, and our producer over there will let me know if I need to enunciate or whatever. So,
Hi guys, from
not a
Pam.
professional actor. Okay, so this is chapter 1. It's called The Accident. And so here goes. On this particular Friday morning, the Coachella Valley looked like an airbrushed postcard. Under a steady sun, billowing clouds drifted across a bright blue sky. It was also kind of a morning that seemed routine and rather inconsequential. Lee Robinson, that is me, a retired facial plastic surgeon in Portland, Oregon, woke around 8 a.m. in the fifth wheel RV, where he and his then wife Valerie had spent the past several winters so he could play polo on horseback. Save for Wilson, the couple's mini golden retriever, Lee was alone. Lee and Valerie had been married for 36 years, long enough to be fine with the time apart. Robinson family had gathered in Oregon for the holidays and welcomed the couple's first grandchild, Nash, the day after Christmas. He later returned to the desert to practice with his polo team, which had won the season's first tournament and was positioned to qualify for the next. Valerie joined him briefly in California before returning to Oregon to spend more time with Nash and their daughter, Erica. They were unaware that the ordinary separations of a long marriage were about to become permanent in ways neither had imagined. Routine carried Lee forward as he prepared for the day. 45 minutes on the stationary bike, an hour weightlifting, the RV park gym, each movement unconscious in the way only years of habit can make them. He showered, pulled on a pair of his blue jeans, long sleeve shirt, and his usual Western boots, not knowing it would be the last time he would ever shower by himself again, or put on his own boots. He loaded Wilson into his pickup truck and drove, as he usually did, to the Starbucks a mile away en route to the Polo Club. He ordered his regular egg bites, double latte, and sat at the counter not knowing it would be the last time he'd be able to do that. From there, he drove on to the stables at El Dorado Polo Club, where the air always carried the same cocktail of hay, leather, anticipation. Pepe, his groom who cared for Lee's polo string of 5 horses, was already moving through the morning chores of the practice efficiency. The horses were tacked, legs wrapped, manes shaped, tails braided and taped. There was a formality to competition days, like a dress rehearsal, in which everybody knew their lines. The team dynamic was set for the year. Lee, an amateur, was paired with his hired pro, along with another amateur pro duo. The opponent's team was fashioned the same way, roughly equal in ability. Lee drove about a half mile from the barns to the polo fields with Wilson, not knowing that that would be the last time he'd ever drive himself anywhere. He tied Wilson to the bumper and made the transformation from man to polo player. Changed his polo boots, pulled on the team jersey, added elbow and knee pads, his helmet and gloves. Despite the protective gear, didn't know it wouldn't shield him. He didn't know it would be the last time he sported a polo apparel. When the match began, with Lee aboard Rocco, everything felt normal in the way that sometimes precedes disaster. First 3 chukkers, which are periods of play in the polo match, were fast and clean. The game was competitive. Never more than the goal part. It was the kind of game that kept you excited. But you weren't panicked. Horses thundered, balance cracked. For a while, life held together. A satisfying illusion of control. Despite the many rules of polo, designed to keep full contact between players minimized, breakdowns happen, although rarely. Halfway through the final chukker, that moment occurred. Collision was violent. Lee was momentarily saw the other rider's face before both horses went down hard. Quote, "I vividly remember the brief moment our hearts met," Lee said. The memory was just before impact. The sickening jolt of his face hitting the turf, followed by a deep, crunching sensation in the back of his neck. Quote, "My eyes opened when I was about 2 feet from the turf, going head first. Then whack. I felt this crunch in the back of my neck. Somehow I had flopped over on my back, and I was just lying there. I couldn't feel anything. I couldn't move." He lay there for a moment, disoriented, waiting for his body to rejoin him. He tried to raise his arm, which is customary for a player to do to indicate he's okay after a fall. Nothing happened. Tried to move his legs. Nothing. Cold dread sped through him. From the chest down, there was nothing. No feeling, no movement, nothing. He immediately assessed the situation. Before the on-field medic, before the ambulance, before the MRI, he knew something catastrophic had happened. His realization was immediate. I'm so fucked. First words I said to the medic. Medic appeared at his head, kneeling in the grass, palms bracing his head to keep him from inadvertently increasing damage to the spinal cord. Medic said it was probably spinal shock, that things like this could be temporary. It was meant to be a reinsurance. But he saw the truth in the medic's eyes. He asked about his horse, Rocco. He asked about the other player, the other horses. All were okay, he was told. The strange relief washed over him. Because if you were about to start a long fall into hell, at least the others had been spared the trip. Above him, the once picture-perfect postcard sky was now painfully comical. A cartoon blue dotted with puffy white clouds that looked absurdly like the opening of The Simpsons. It would have been funny if it hadn't been so grotesquely timed. The ambulance arrived in minutes. The EMTs mobilized Lee's neck with cervical collar before strapping him into the backboard and loading him into the rig. The ride to Desert Regional Medical Center in Palm Springs, California, it took 30 minutes. Time unspooled strangely. It stretched in some places, missing in others. His only persistent thought, ridiculous and sincere, my wife is going to be furious when she hears this news. That's because for the 5 years prior, he'd been playing at a little bit lower level. He had graduated to tournament polo this season. He played faster, it was more intense. It was a major step up, he said. Quote, I had really good horses, and I think that's what caught the eye of people putting teams together. And so I decided to go all in, much to my wife's chagrin. Lee was aspiring to play polo at a level similar to Prince William and Brother Harry. They were solid amateur players. And where am I? And reaching that level is going to require playing tournaments where the conditions and competition were more intense. Prince William and Harry grew up playing that sport and appeared regularly in high-profile celebrity matches. At their level of polo, you have to have good horses. Over the past several years, I put together a string of horses that would be adequate as long as I could continue improving my skills as a rider, unquote. Valerie wasn't pleased with the amount of money he was spending on the sport, which required a 6-figure startup amount and ongoing yearly 5-figure amount. She rationalized that she could get jewelry equal to that amount. Quote, it made it doubly expensive, he said. I didn't think Valerie was enamored with my playing polo, but she did come to weekend matches and some of the other competitions that I participated in. She was still in Portland when Lee was injured on January 17, 2020. She was scheduled to fly back to Palm Springs that evening. The polo office called her to let her know that her husband had been injured. Meanwhile, at Desert Regional Hospital, Lee was lying there by himself, thinking how Valerie was going to be when she finds out. Quote, that's what I was thinking, he said. The emergency department was a blur of movement and noise, the usual chaos of a trauma hospital. Fluorescent lights glared above him. He could hear people rushing about, their voices rising in beeping machines. Blood slid down from a dime-sized flap of skin, torn from the bridge of his nose, where his helmet had hit, spilling into his eyes. As his vision blurred, Lee knew he could do nothing about it. The trauma team ignored it, focusing solely on his neck injury. An MRI scan was ordered. It lasted about 20 minutes, though it felt longer. Then came the purgatory of waiting for the neurosurgeon to review the images. Valerie arrived 3 hours later, her face tight with fear and disbelief. Quote, I'll never forget the sight of him lying on the ER gurney with his neck in a brace and totally paralyzed, she said. Quote, I held his hand and kissed him and told him everything was going to be all right, unquote. The two cried quietly together. They tried to talk about what this might mean and what their next chapter might look like. But the future has suddenly grown too large to articulate. Chapter 1. Kind of weird. This whole book has been weirdly cathartic because when you go through the next 15 chapters of this book, describing everything that happens to a quadriplegic, you tend to forget all the details in the back, and you're focused on the future, and you're focused on what's going to happen tonight, and what's going to happen tomorrow, and maybe over the next week, but you don't think in retrospect, at least I didn't.
Sure.
I mean, all the tears I think I cried were a few in the ER, and really just kind of figured a new chapter.
Yeah.
And just been flipped over, because that's life. You know, life's full of chapters, like a book.
Yeah.
And so to go back and relive this and do it with feedback from a lot of people sort of reminding me about what had happened and jogging my memory so that I could write it down, dictate it, which is how I have to do it, because I can't type. I got these totally worthless fingers, but my mind is still pretty much there.
Yes, it is.
So I can,
Very much so.
yeah, I can do this with the help of my wife, my new wife, and her twin sister. This is what I get to live with.
Sorry, Ed.
It's okay.
See, we try to have fun and laugh
Oh,
every
we
day.
do. We do.
And we do, which
Yeah.
is why our TikTok has been really fun too, and coming on
And a
every
good
day
distraction for him.
and creating cocktails,
Spain.
having Lee
Right.
our taster, and just finding fun in everyday life. And
So every week,
we're going to be here every week live.
7 o'clock,
7
gonna
o'clock
be
on
another
Sunday.
chapter, and we sort of piecemeal through it. If we do one chapter a week, that's roughly 15 weeks. That's 4
Yeah.
months probably.
Yeah. And then we'll
And
segue
then-
into just our life and
Yeah.
Maybe I'll
genuine
read,
journey.
if I have to, I'll read faster.
Oh, that was great.
That was good.
Well, I'll have one less old-fashioned before.
And what about questions?
Mr. Hank Jabjan says, thanks for sharing your story. You have strength and courage. Thankful for you, Carla and Kathy.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I love it. People are actually watching live.
Yes. I mean, a little bit ago, Brian asked what you were talking about.
Brian who?
I don't know, Brian.
Oh, sorry,
Brian
Brian.
with a Y or an I? Because my
I.
son.
Alright,
Oh,
so
maybe
now
it
you're
was
Brian.
Brian.
No, it's Brian.
No,
Oh,
okay.
I.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. And
What am I talking
so
about?
we're new to this, and I really should have just been kind of interjecting and saying, you know, we're here, and Lee's reading from his book in case you're just now joining us.
Gotcha.
I'll get better at that next time.
And it's a rough manuscript. I
Yeah,
mean, this is
yeah.
not what's going to be printed in 2 months or whatever, but
Yeah.
we've been kind of fleshing it out, multiple edits, trying to figure out what actually sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Because going from a normal, you know, able-bodied individual that's very active to just all of a sudden having absolutely everything of your body being managed by someone else.
Yeah.
So a little bit of a shock. So anyway, our producer
It's
is
going, no, no, no.
no.
Did it end?
No,
Oh,
we're good.
We're good?
That's funny.
We're new at
Okay,
this.
Pam Sellers, Pretty Man.
Oh, yes.
You guys are so good. Lee doesn't just have a wife, he has Kathy, who is such a support.
Oh,
We went to high school with her. She's
Yes.
wonderful.
Thank you, Pam. That means
Oh,
a lot to us.
It does.
I don't know, Pam.
No, you have not
You have not met her, but
At the
she does-
reunion. Huh?
You will.
Summer.
This summer. At
You mean the
the
one
reunion.
when we got COVID at, or that was?
No, that was a
She
different
wasn't there.
thing.
She
She
was
wasn't
not
at that
there.
one.
Yeah. But I
Okay.
mean, this summer.
Yeah.
So if anybody has questions tonight or going forward next week,
You can
about-
even DM us in TikTok if all of a sudden something comes to you and you want us
Yeah.
to answer it next week. We'd be happy to do that.
Totally.
Keep those questions coming.
That's right.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I had, did I mention I had the radio show back?
Yes.
Yes,
So,
yeah. So he's used to asking
oh yeah,
or answering
Answering questions.
yeah.
Like his show would be an hour and there were questions the entire time. So I think once we get it rolling and you
Yeah.
see how comfortable he is answering anything about his journey, or if you even want to ask him a question as a doctor.
Or, yeah, well, you can ask me,
Right?
I've been
Plastic
retired
surgery
for
questions.
14 years, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty much
He's
not,
so
not a
knowledgeable.
doctor anymore.
it's still
But you
very
can
knowledgeable.
also ask these girls what it's like to live with and having to help care
Yeah.
with someone with this disability.
And in fact, I did a whole chapter on
It's
my
a good one.
experience pretending that I was a quadriplegic and living in a chair for 24 hours, and what an eye opener.
Yeah.
I'll read that chapter somewhere
Along the way.
but
Yeah.
we've experienced a lot, to say
Yeah.
the least.
Gosh.
But seeing that beautiful smile is what keeps us going.
Oh.
That's right.
Yeah, he's a joy to be around.
Yeah.
At least I didn't
Yes.
knock my teeth out.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
That would have been a disaster.
That's right.
See, we still have humor around here.
Yeah,
too.
we
That's
do.
very important.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you
For
don't,
sure.
if you don't have it,
Yes, Colleen, you can comment on the video, and you can ask a question. You can.
Oh, we would love it, Colleen. Yes, please do.
is she asking it right now?
You just go to the comments and,
You're
or is
telling
it the
Colleen
chat?
What to do?
Is there a place-
Yeah, she commented that on the video. So
She commented on the video, but she
can I
wants to
say
ask a
something?
question.
Yeah, she just said, "Can I say something?"
Oh, yes,
Oh.
of course.
And of course, RT, you can ask Lee anything about his life.
Yes, ask anything. For sure.
Doesn't even have to be about being paralyzed.
That's right.
Very knowledgeable.
Yes.
Yes.
He knows a lot about a lot of things.
For sure.
No, I know a little bit about
No, not true.
RT wants to know, how long have the three of you lived in one hut?
Well, our little hut here, we'll get to it in chapters going forward, but it's been roughly about 5.5 years.
And I have my own place too, but we just spend a lot of
Lot of
time
time
together. So
together.
I'm here a lot. They come to the house that Carla and I own together in Sun River, Oregon. We go
Yeah.
back and forth a lot. So we don't live together full time.
Right.
But we spend a lot of time
that's
together
nothing.
because
Yeah.
I like
Well,
to
she's
be
a
with
big
them.
help.
I'm a big help. I'm the bartender, for God's sakes.
I know, that's
Someone's
right.
got to do that every night.
And they're twins.
What's that?
I said, and they're twins.
Yes.
And Lee gets the twin thing.
Yeah.
How close
Which
we
is
are.
great, how
Yeah.
close we are.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
It's nice to have a break from people for a few days. And then have to come back. And then you're,
Are you saying you need a break from
no,
me?
I'm just saying, I appreciate it when you are here
I'm kidding.
more than when you're not here.
That's right. Oh, thank
I
you.
just need to be reminded of it every once in a while. So.
RT asked what your guys' favorite bitters are.
Favorite
Oh,
bitters?
bitters? Oh my God, we have an entire
Oh.
fridge full.
Full.
You want to go pull
That's
them all
a
out?
good question.
Chocolate, walnut,
Orange,
Old-fashioned.
cherry, old fashioned,
Lime.
lime.
Walnut adds an interesting taste to a drink,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
It really changes it.
Tobacco.
Oh, tobacco.
Oh,
We have
tobacco.
Tobacco.
Turkish tobacco.
And it adds the smoky.
It's really interesting. So
It's really good for these old fashions.
Old fashions.
Yeah.
We're sipping on it now.
That's a
Thank
good
you for
question.
asking.
Oh, that's,
Any questions about
that's the most-
cocktails?
Kathy can
We
be
got it
Kathy
now.
can answer that.
Totally.
They said, show the bitters fridge.
It's the best right now.
Okay, we'll take a picture of it and
Post it next week.
We'll post it on our TikTok, and I promise I will do that tomorrow. I will take a
Because we
picture.
do have a
So
shelf.
come back
Yeah.
And you can see it.
Oh, and bring them all out. And put
Yeah,
them on
put
the
them all
counter.
out and put them on the counter, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we not only
Because
have
bitters add
bitters,
so much.
Yeah.
we also have those
Syrups,
syrups
fun
Old-fashioned
syrups,
syrups.
old-fashioned syrups.
for sweetening that
Yeah.
are like maple,
Maple
walnut, bacon,
Maple bacon, pecan.
pecan,
Yeah,
this and that.
yeah. And then we have 3 different kinds of smokers, and so just come watch our TikTok because you'll see all sorts of demonstrations of how we use all of these things to make fun cocktails.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
and these are taster.
These
So far,
a very important job.
I've done pretty well. He's liked everything.
I haven't vomited yet.
Thank God.
Whereas yet.
Okay, so is he still there? Will he answer a question if I ask
He
him?
might, yeah.
How does he know about the bitters?
RT, what do you know about bitters?
Good question.
Oh, someone asked another question as well, Summer.
Okay, got another question.
Okay.
Summer, how
Hi,
long
Summer.
how long did it take to write your book? Is it finished or are you still working on
Oh,
it?
good question.
Yeah, that's a really good question. I started it 9.5 months ago, and a lot of it, I'd say most of it, is my dictation and recollection, but it needs to be polished. So I have a ghostwriter / collaborator.
She's
Her
awesome.
name
She's
is
awesome.
PK
PK
Daniel. And she takes the very dry, dictation-like tempo that I have, because the most creative writing I've ever done in my life has been dictating operative notes
Yeah.
for
It's
surgeries.
just
And
yeah.
that's,
Very dry. Very.
Yeah.
16,000 surgeries over my career.
Oh my goodness.
So
Wow.
nobody wants to read those. And nobody wants to read what that sounds like. So I'm like, just the facts, ma'am. And then PK takes it and makes it a little
Into a
more
story.
literary.
Yeah, makes it into a story.
A little
yeah.
more,
Readable.
Storytelling.
Yeah, storytelling.
and then we're hoping to have it be, like you get to the end of a chapter,
And you want to
And you
read
might-
the next.
yeah, you might want to check out the next sentence anyway. So, yeah. 9.5 months into it, and we're
Getting close.
just now starting the social media
Promotion
Yeah,
of it.
it's a
Yeah,
promotion.
Yeah.
This is multi-pronged.
Gosh, and we
This
would
is
love
wonderful.
ideas for a
A
title.
title.
Oh my gosh.
If you're,
Yeah.
okay, so I have to tell you the one that Lee
Lee
first
came
came
up
up with,
with.
and if
So
you're
funny.
not our age, you won't get it. But he called it, "This is final
No,
snap."
spinal snap.
I'm sorry.
Instead of spinal tap.
Sorry, Carla, go ahead. Lee, go ahead.
Should take it over.
Okay.
Totally blew that because I thought it was so funny. It's such a great title.
Okay, I was just making bullet points, and I use ChatGPT to do it because again, I have to dictate. I wanted bullet points for each chapter that I had sort of proposed in my brain how I wanted it to go. But ChatGPT kept saying, well, you have to have a working title, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, God dang it, I don't have anything to come up with. So she gave me like at least 50 different potential titles after hearing my initial story talking about it. And looking through all of them, I came up with This is Spinal Snap. Sort of a take on words for This is Spinal Tap. Movie from 20 years ago, which, by the way,
Just
Rob
says-
Reiner
Yeah.
Yeah.
directed and produced and wrote, and then he did This is Spinal Snap.
Two.
Snap.
Spinal Tap.
Tap.
Oh, yeah.
Tap.
2 this last year.
Yeah.
God.
So maybe we'll have Spinal Snap 1 and Spinal Snap 2.
I can't snap my spine anymore. I've got 3 levels already
Right.
freaking fused.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Anyway, so that's
Yeah.
how long it's been going, how long it takes to get out where people can actually read it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
2 months, 3
Yeah.
months, 4 months.
Longer.
Yeah, but with I don't know, the feedback that we're hoping to get
Will be
from
very
people,
helpful.
oh yeah, it'll be invaluable. Just to reshape it and make it sound like something, like if you picked it up in your hand in a library, the paperback, and you just sort of looked at the first bit, you might be drawn in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we have some more
Great.
questions.
Yay, bring them on.
Okay, before we move on, RT did answer you. He said they said they've seen your account before, and what I know about bitters is I have a couple books on them.
Oh, a couple.
So we might go back to
You
that.
need to share your favorites.
Yeah, right?
Oh, I love that.
Books about
Wow,
I
I
got
didn't know
bitters.
Yeah.
there were books on
Um,
That
bitters.
is
I
funny.
love that.
Summer said, I love the writing. It was very poetic. I'm excited to keep hearing your story.
Oh, thank you, Summer.
Okay, you guys, I have one follower.
Love
We
it.
have two. We have RT.
RT and Summer.
and Summers.
Ashley asked, what encouraged you to share your story via book?
Oh, because I can answer that.
Yeah, go ahead.
PK is a good friend of Kathy and me, and she was an editor at
The LA Times.
LA
She was
Times.
the sports editor at the LA Times.
And when she heard the story about Lee, she said, well, he should write a book, and I can be his ghostwriter. So Lee comes, nah, and then finally, about a year later, he said, you know what? I think I want to write a book.
It's been so great.
Yeah, and it's been
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
So,
But that's how it came about.
yeah,
Yes.
I don't know how books come about when people are still alive and deciding that
Yeah.
their autobiography is actually interesting enough
Yeah.
for somebody to want to pick up a book and read about somebody they have absolutely no idea who they are.
Yeah. Right.
So,
That's what's, yeah.
but the few people that we've talked to and sort of gone over the story of the accident and the losing a wife and then reconnecting.
No,
with the-
people say it's
Hi,
like a Hallmark
Colleen.
movie.
Yeah,
Because wait till you hear
Oh.
the chapter about these two
Yeah.
reconnecting.
reconnecting. You have to come back for that chapter.
Yeah, for
because
sure.
it's amazing. And I set them up originally, so I'm taking credit for that.
That's right.
Just saying.
So it's your fault.
So it's my fault.
That's right.
Oh, that's right.
So
Oh,
should we
but
sign up?
What else? No, any other questions?
Reese E said, might be getting ahead of ourselves, but I think your story could be made into a movie someday.
Oh, Reese, we love you. And Reese, thank you. Reese is one of our biggest followers on TikTok. I don't even know who she is. But she
Aw.
always comments and she just says
You're
the nicest
amazing.
things and she
Love it.
loves us.
Aw.
Somebody
Reese.
loves us.
We hope that it does become a movie. That is
Yeah.
so sweet of you to say that.
I know, totally.
it would reach a few more people.
Yeah. And part of this too is to help people that find themselves in the same situation.
Oh my gosh.
Because there's chapters about what Lee goes through on a daily basis and how we travel. Oh, wait till you see
The
our
travel.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
crazy.
So it's also a book about learning how to live your life when this happens to you.
Yeah, exactly.
And the other part of it is educating the
It-
general
yes.
populace
Yes.
on being a quadriplegic and learning all of the really gross and horrible things that have to be done to your body virtually on a daily basis
Yeah,
because you can't do it yourself.
right.
And it's quite it's a weird adjustment.
So your
And I-
modesty
I feel-
and humility just
Oh,
goes away.
well,
Yeah,
it
so many
has to.
people look at your body, naked body.
I'm gonna get some light.
every day.
We're losing light here.
Mm-hmm. It's
Sun's
pretty
going
dark.
down.
Oh,
Just mostly on Carla's
Oh,
side.
those lights are out.
well, we don't need Carla in it. Did that help? No, probably not.
Oh, Reese.
That's okay.
Reese says that they were one of your patients years ago.
What?
Reese? Oh, I know who she is.
You do? Oh, I don't know if I've ever told you that.
She's here.
How much I love her and that she's always.
I only had
Funny.
one patient in my entire career named Reese.
That's so
And-
cool.
I love it.
God
didn't know
bless
that.
you. Oh wow.
Wow,
That's really
so
cool.
cool. Oh, thank you, Reese.
Yeah, no kidding.
And just to say, she literally looks 20 years younger.
Well, she does on her profile picture, I'll tell you that. Yeah, that's very young.
I love
She's
it.
beautiful. Well, no wonder why she's beautiful. She was in the hands
No,
of Dr.
no, no.
Robinson.
It's all genetics.
Oh my gosh, that's
It's all,
awesome.
Seriously, it's all genetics. I mean, you can
Yeah.
tweak certain things, but overall underlying beauty.
Need a good base.
You know,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, you need a good canvas to paint.
Yeah, for sure.
And if you don't have that, then you're shit out of luck.
Okay.
That's
Maurice,
That's
my
great
God,
to know that.
I haven't
Jeepers.
heard your name in 10 years.
Aww.
Well, anyway, I was disabled 14 years ago from another surgery
Different
I
thing,
made,
or not
and had to sell
practice.
my practice, and that was kind of a weird, rough deal. But that's also in the book, and I don't know, that's probably the least interesting part of the book, but
But have
It's in
you
there.
that
But
story?
it's,
Yeah.
yeah.
But Reese does say thank you, and it is because of Dr. Robinson that I'm not bad.
I love
yeah,
it.
oh my God.
That's awesome.
Oh, she's so cute.
Yes.
That's so great. I can't wait to see her.
Liberty asked, Lee, what does your average day and night routine look like? Love you guys.
Who was that?
Liberty.
Oh, hi, Liberty, thank you.
Yeah.
My
Thank you.
average day and night look like?
Oh, God.
Hell.
No.
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Well,
Good
the
question.
weird thing, I can't move or anything. The other thing I can do is prop my hand up and brush my teeth with assistance.
And pick his
The rest
nose.
of the time, it's like my caregivers take my clothes off, they give me my medications, they flop me into bed. I lay there on my left side with water's like 1/4 inch from my mouth so I can sip on it, and the phone so I can call my caregivers. And I need to do that because about every hour and a half or 2 hours,
Yeah.
you wake up in pain, which is weird because I can't feel tactically.
Crazy.
If somebody just gently touches my leg, can't feel it. But if I'm laying on a side for 2 hours at a time, the pain wakes me up, and then my caregivers come in, they stretch me, stretch my arms, give me water, wipe my eyes, because I can't wipe my own eyes.
That drives them crazy.
Drives you
I
crazy.
get it.
Yeah.
Can't put my own chapstick on,
Right.
Yeah.
which we call like
Lip
lip
slide.
But yeah, so that happens throughout a 10-hour night, and then I wake up and the reverse happens. They come in, bless my caregivers, come in,
Yeah.
get me dressed, and I wheel out, have a little bite, brush teeth, shave, and then I go out to the garage for
which
the
is our
physical
PT
therapy
room.
for 2 hours,
Yeah.
and then other things
And
go,
then just like that,
It's
It's
happy
happy
hour.
which is
Exactly.
pretty much the happiest hour.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And we stretch it more than an hour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Kind of like a rubber band. Kind of pull it.
But that really is kind of our routine. And when Lee
Yeah.
gets up in the morning, he's with the caregiver for about an hour and a half or so. So that's when Kathy and I will go out and take the dog for a walk or go for a run or,
Yeah.
yeah, come back and, yeah.
We have our twin time.
Yeah.
Adventures.
Twin time
Exactly.
adventures.
That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I'll elaborate on that on next
Another chapter,
chapters.
that's true.
But
Yeah.
in
Nutshell, that was good.
a thumbnail
question.
sketch, that's
Yeah,
kind of what each day is like.
yeah.
Thank you, Liberty. She does our nails. She's such a good nail tech.
Oh, is that?
Yeah,
was
let's
that-
give a plug.
was that-
That's
Uh,
our Liberty.
That's right.
Oh my gosh. They just have
And she makes
done-
house calls. She comes to our house and does our nails.
Yeah, if you're in
But
the
we don't
sisters
expect that
area.
from her.
No.
She only does that
It's
for
only
us as a
exception.
favor.
So we don't have to, yeah, leave the house.
No, she's awesome. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Colleen says hello.
Hi, Colleen.
Hi,
That's our
Colleen.
sister.
She wants to speak, but
She doesn't understand she can't speak.
Yeah, you can't.
Just-
Oh,
it's okay,
you
Colleen,
can
just put a-
translate, just she
put a
can,
chat in there.
well, she can type.
She can type. I mean, she's typing. Can I speak? You know.
Yes, so instead of typing, can I speak, type what you want to ask in that same place that you just said, can I speak? And ask a question. We love you.
Are there bubbles?
Are there bubbles?
There's 12 people here.
All right.
Hey, it's-
Thank you for being
It's,
here.
it's expanding exponentially. As we sit
right.
here.
So who all is here? Can you see that?
Let's see. Colleen, Pam, Ashley, Summer, Liberty, Constance. Ooh, and a user I don't know.
A user we don't know. That's okay.
Yeah, their name is user.
All right.
I love it.
Well, hopefully they tune in next week
Yes.
and tell their
Some
friends.
more.
Tell
Yeah.
their friends, bring more
Yeah.
people in.
Yeah, bring more people
And
in.
again,
It's
gosh,
just-
feel free to ask questions in
In
the
between.
DM
Yeah.
on TikTok.
I like literally about anything,
Yeah.
because I've been through everything.
Oh, PK's here
And I
too.
have no qualms about answering a question about anything.
Yeah.
It's a matter of how much you can tolerate listening to me talk about stuff that's
Not pretty.
pretty much gross.
Yeah.
What do you call it that? When
Yeah,
we were younger, things were gross.
Right.
Now they're just disgusting. So.
Um,
A lot of that's in
In the book though too.
book coming up. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
user, aka Katie, said excited about the book.
Oh, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Appreciate
And
that.
Miss Picasso, when is your next vacation and where?
Oh,
Oh,
hi, Miss Picasso.
Actually,
Gosh, good question.
the next travel on an airplane, we want to plan a trip to New York because we all love musicals. Lee was very musical. He was trained as a concert pianist,
and
so he loves music and musicals. And so that's going to probably be our
that might
next
probably in the fall. We just got back from Hawaii.
Hawaii, which was really nice.
Before that, we were in
Vegas at the
in
Sphere
March.
to see the Eagles. That was really cool.
So we do
fun.
travel.
And we go to
Yes.
Manhattan Beach where Carla and I lived
For
or I lived
years.
for.
But I
Years.
yeah, I was there
Yeah.
for a few.
So we go there to visit and
Yeah.
yeah.
I have an entire
Chapter.
huge chapter on travel.
On travel.
Yeah.
And
As
what
a
it takes.
quadriplegic.
You should see our luggage.
Oh my God.
Because
It's
medical
insane
equipment.
if you could
yeah.
see what it takes to travel.
Right. Even just for a few nights, you still have to take all the same stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then our birthday is coming up June 24th.
Yeah.
And so we're going to go to Wetwood's Pronghorn where they actually got married.
Yeah.
And it's now called some other stupid name.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, they changed
In
the name.
Central Oregon here.
Yeah.
We're gonna go there for a night or two.
Yeah.
So-
And it looks like a beautiful sunset. Oh my gosh, it's
Yeah.
beautiful out right
Shaking
now.
up there.
Wow.
Liberty asked, how is the process of finding caregivers like, and how long have your caregivers now worked for you?
That is a loaded question.
That's
I'm
an
just
entire huge chapter
Yes.
coming up, but for the most part, it's been
Yeah.
word of mouth,
Yes,
finding-
that's true.
finding people.
And we don't, or Lee doesn't use agencies, they're all
Anymore.
hired by him. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
privately.
So now we have great caregivers in place, but
thank
oh,
goodness
back in the
that we've
day,
been through
we
it.
would have caregivers supposed to be here at 9. Oh, get there at 10. It's like, well, no, he needs to get out of bed and da da da. Oh, we've been through it, but now we
Yeah.
have 4
The best.
perfect caregivers like
The
that.
best.
So they travel with us. Like when we went to
Right.
Maui, they split up. One will come over, and with
For
her
5
boyfriend.
days.
And then another one would come over with her SO, and we just split up the time between
Right.
them. So, yeah, very fortunate that
Very
we
fortunate.
can afford to do that because it's flying
True
over.
that.
Yeah.
True that, as one of our caregivers
Yeah,
would
I
say.
True
True
that.
that.
She
I
was
love
just
that.
in Maui 2 weeks ago.
With us,
With
yeah.
us. Yeah.
That was so much fun.
So much fun.
So much fun.
You know.
Yeah.
The heat is good.
Yes.
I think it is too.
And the temperature every day, just consistent.
High 78,
perfect.
low 73.
Yeah.
High 78,
Never
low
getting too
73.
cold, never
Yeah.
getting too hot.
Love Mallory.
Yeah.
So fun.
Miss Picasso asked, "Can you show us some old videos sometime?"
Some old
Old
videos
videos
of what?
what?
I think maybe of you.
Okay, I have short videos of me in physical therapy, walking with a walker, and I have short videos of me during a 3-month stint at a rehab hospital, inpatient, in Denver, showing like the first twitch in my arm, as at least the nerves that did survive from my neck down sort of came back on board, they're actually going to be in the book.
I was going to say that. There's a video
QR
of
code that
Lee and I dancing at our wedding, and there will be pictures of Lee before his injury. I think that might be what you're asking. So we have videos of Lee, not videos,
And you know what, I'm glad you
pictures.
brought that up, because that would be a really good thing to share on our TikTok as well.
Yeah.
So thank you.
We should write this down, because
Yeah.
we're going to forget that.
Who, us?
Not going to be long.
Oh my God.
Don't be long. So-
Okay, Miss Picasso, that was a...
Yeah, thank you, good
That's
question.
a good question.
Yes,
So we'll keep you apprised of
yeah,
Yeah,
the situation.
for sure.
yeah.
Oh,
They actually meant videos or pics as you guys as younger. What happened?
See,
Why
that's
are
what I
you in
thought
a wheelchair?
She might have meant.
Say that when you weren't in a wheelchair.
Right.
Yeah, why are you in a wheelchair?
Oh, why are you in a wheelchair?
They probably.
They
Oh,
did
this
they
is
missed
the
it.
intro.
missed it.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, good question.
I was injured in a polo accident, playing polo down in Palm Springs 6 years
6
ago.
years ago.
And just smashed my head into the turf
Snapped
and
his neck.
just was paralyzed,
Became a
and
quadriplegic.
then, yeah, it's instantly quadriplegic. And then since then, it's just been this weird journey.
Yeah.
So,
Which happened in 2020.
yeah,
Yes,
2020,
2020.
6 years ago,
Yeah.
6.5 years ago.
Yeah.
So that, yeah, in a nutshell, that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
That's right.
But yeah, so there will be younger photos of him
Yes.
Yes, in the book.
in
Yes.
the book. That's why we're here today talking about Lee's book.
Right.
Thank you. Yeah, exactly.
What kind of pictures do you want us? What kind of pictures are you looking at? Anyway?
How handsome you are.
Oh, for God's sake.
They said, "Oh my, you are exceptionally strong and adaptable people."
Yes.
Aw.
It's
Boy.
very true.
Big time.
Yes.
You literally have to be. I mean,
Accept it or you don't.
well, if you don't
You have two
accept it,
choices.
then what
Right,
happens?
yeah.
Right.
Then you just sit there miserable and
Don't get out of bed.
not accepting.
And don't get out of bed, then you're head in the bed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
head in the bed.
Head in the bed.
Don't want that.
Don't want that.
Never gonna let that happen.
No.
Nope.
Exactly.
So you'll learn the journey along
Yeah.
the way.
No, totally.
Well, this has been really fun. Please
Yeah.
follow us on our TikTok, Twin Time
Time
Adventures.
Adventures.
And we'll be sharing more stories there and sharing more of the journey and sharing how to make cocktails. And we have a lot of fun there. And then we'll be back next Sunday, 7
Same.
p.m. again.
Yeah.
Read another chapter, take more questions.
If we
Please
have
invite your
book
friends.
title suggestions,
I'm sorry,
Oh,
what?
yes.
Book title. Yes,
Suggestions.
thank you, producer Avery.
Yes.
Yes, we would love.
Yeah, book title.
Book title suggestions would be awesome.
really fun.
Yes, yeah. And thank you so much for joining us.
I
Yes.
know.
It's been a lot of
So
fun.
next week, same bat time, same
bat
bat
time.
channel.
That's right. Cheers.
Night night.
Good night.
Night.
Peace out.